Alright, in this video I'll speak to you about how I gain mastery over work. Okay, I thought I'd put the title, why do I make, why do I put 3 or 4 videos every day? If you check my YouTube channel, I have 7,500 videos which I've uploaded in the last, I think, 4 years or so. By the way, when you're watching this video, please watch it at 1.5x or 2x speed, because I've not eaten food for 11 days and right now it's 1 in the afternoon, so it's the sun, it's really hot. Okay, and you'll see me drinking water in between. Anyway, so here's a very simple logic that I'll give you. Let's say a person does a drawing. Okay, a simple example. Let's say I ask you to draw something. Obviously, you and me don't know how to draw. So if we were to draw the first time, I'm sure it'll look really crap. But let's say I ask you to draw 10 times. After you did the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, the 10th time you'll be a little better. Let's say I ask you to draw then, and you practice the same 50 times. You'll be even more better. And then if I ask you to draw 100, much better. 1,000, even more better. But then imagine if you do it 10,000 times or 100,000 times. Don't you think you'll be much more better than what you did when you did at the first attempt? You can use the same example for cooking. You can use the same example for cleaning. You can use the same example for typing. Remember the first time you typed on a keyboard, how you were searching for where to place a finger? Or the first time you went driving, you're holding the steering wheel with both the hands, afraid of, so tight that maybe it'll come off. But today when you drive, you don't even think. You go in an automated mode. You don't even think. You don't even remember how you drove from your house to your location. So it becomes unconscious. So in the same way for me, Malcolm Gladwell spoke of this principle. He said 10,000 hours. Many people claim that is rubbish. You can get mastery if you work smart. That's bullshit. Why do you think boxers, they keep practicing for 10, 15 years? Or Olympians, they start from the age of 3. So by the time they have reached age of 15 or 20, they become world class. They practice minimum number of 8 to 12 hours per day, every single day, no break, and they give it 100%. Like one author wrote this book, Deep Work. No distractions, no music, no phone, no friends, just your heart and soul into the job. So for me now, when I'm doing this video, if you see, there's no one to talk to me, there's no music, there's nobody left and right. The only thing I have to focus on is walking and making this video. And if you actually see my videos, each is 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes even 1 hour long. This did not happen overnight. This is the fruits of the labor for 30 years. In fact, if you check my oldest video on YouTube channel, you'll see I was terrible. In fact, I had another channel, I was even more worse. I used to try to make it perfect. Unconsciously I had an accent. I was trying to be, what I was not, super hyper. Today, when people see my videos, they say, oh, bloody hell, man. You have matured down so much. Your style is so, easing. Like, people, when they listen to my videos, sometimes there's this comment. Well, when you talk, I feel a friend is talking to me. I feel as if, we are walking together. They find it very comforting because they see I'm not putting on an accent. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just talking my heart out. This has come because of those 7,500 videos, plus maybe another 1,000, 2,000 more, which either got deleted or I never published, or from my old channel. And remember this much, I'm not only, a YouTuber, I was a competitive speaker who took part in more than, I think, 1,000 competitions. Basically, I loved talking. I was an MC, anchor for shows, announcer. So over the years, my ability to talk and communicate has gotten better and better and better. It's like Stephen Covey says, sharpen the saw. So every time I took part in something, I upgraded my skills. I studied something. I researched how to improve. By the way, maybe you do not know, I have been a coach for many public and professional speakers to help them reach their goals. I know advanced level techniques because I spent a solid, I think, 20 years just learning skills and techniques, from how your hand moves, your leg moves, your head moves, your eye moves, body language, breathing, voice, and tonality, speed. Even the power of a well-placed pause. So the more work you do, the more number of tries you give, the more you keep trying, you get better. Now that doesn't mean every attempt is going to be good. There are so many videos of mine which are, just okay. Some are average, some are downright pathetic. But I still make videos. There are days where I feel bored. Like they say, creative block. There are some days where nothing comes out. Some days when I make the video, all the 3 videos, imagine, I made it for 1 to 2 hours, and all the videos are crap, and I end up deleting them. But it doesn't matter. I still will do it. Whether I publish or don't publish, I'll keep doing it. Because every day has its quota. And every day when I do something more, I'm adding more experience to my ability to speak. That is why when I look back at my coaching career, as a coach, when I see myself on day 1, I was where I was versus today. And I'll tell you this much, the first time you record yourself, the first time you hear your own voice, the first time you see your own video, you will cringe. It will be the most disgusting, most painful, most uncomfortable thing you've ever done. Because you'll be surprised. You'll be like, shit, I sound like this. Or damn, I look like this. You'll immediately start doubting yourself. I went through the same. First time I listened to my voice, I was like, no fucking way, man. I accidentally recorded myself those days on a Nokia communicator, 9500. You can Google search this model. I recorded myself speaking to someone. I sounded so pathetic. I hated myself. So it has been a long journey. So, see, if you want to improve yourself in any given field, engineering, let's say sales, or even, let's say, trying to seduce women, trying to attract people, trying to have charisma, or exercise, even bodybuilding or weight loss. See, today I told you, I'm on the 11th day with no food. This did not happen overnight. The first time I tried, I think 15 minutes, 1 hour. I found it very hard. And remember, I've been a food addict. If I used to literally tell people, you're stupid too fast. What's the point of this nonsense? So when I tried day 1 hour, I couldn't. Slowly made it 3 hours. Slowly made it 6 hours. Slowly 9 hours. Now it was not every time I did, I succeeded. Failed multiple times. Sometimes I would say, okay, today I'll do for 6 hours, and I'd give up after 2-3 hours. Sometimes I would say 9 hours, and I'd do only 1 hour. So there have been a lot of failures. But today, because of discipline, because of determination, an obsession to want to improve, never say die attitude, constantly trying again and again and again. And no matter how many times I failed, I stuck to it. By the way, this year, even though it's only 5 months, it's month of May, I have already done this now, I think. I think 3 times, this is the 3rd time. And last year I did it 1 time. So from being at a body weight of 125 kilos, yes, my bariatric surgery did help. But I came down to 80 kilos. And from 80 kilos, I was constantly, either going up or down or whatever. Never went down below 80 kilos. And lo and behold, the first time I did 11 days, which I found impossible. Before I did 4 days, before that I did 1 day. I came to my lowest from, I think, 71 kilos or something. I came down to 57 kilos. Never in my life, never in my whole recorded history, as far as I recollect, I was ever at that weight. I can remember 75 or something. I can remember 80. 80 was my natural weight. Then I ballooned up because of overeating. And I went to 57. But 57 is not a healthy weight. That much I'll tell you. But you get my point, what I'm trying to tell you. Now imagine without food, I'm walking in the sun. And this is my 3rd video for the day. I've done, one was 40 minutes long. One was 32 minutes long. And this one right now is at 12 minutes. It may most probably be 18. So I'm just trying to discipline myself to make myself better and trying to sharpen my skills to improve discipline, dedication, consistency, and even weight loss. I'm teaching my body how to, how to be strong. Yeah, there are benefits to fasting which most of you do not know. But apart from the multiple benefits I've had from autophagy, that is, the body eats the dead cells, to resetting my insulin, where I don't feel addicted to food, to the fat becoming a burning machine that burns fat, to health. I had cancer cells, I had diabetes, blood pressure, heart problems, cholesterol, multiple issues, back pain, knee pain, joints pain. All this, when I checked before I had, doctor said, you might most probably get diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol is very high. When I checked the last time when I did 11 days, on the 8th day I did a blood work. He said, I don't see any signs of blood pressure, diabetes. Everything is perfectly fine. Only uric acid was slightly high. But that happens when you fast. Prolonged fasting. But he told me, and even we try to trace any cancer cells or tumor, there's nothing. The body is clean. So you see, when you fast, you deprive yourself of processed food, especially sugar. Okay, especially sugar. And sugar is required for cancer cells to grow. Processed food is one of the biggest poisons. They always said, no, I think Hippocrates or something. Food is medicine and food can be poison. So, with practice I've reached where I am. So whether it's the ability to make videos, whether it's my ability to sell myself online, whether it is able to talk to customers, coach customers, whether it's building my brand online, whether it's my ability to make money. It's all because I do it every single day, no matter what. Even if it looks bad, sounds bad, even if it's a flop, I will do my work every single day. And the more work you do, the better you become. Just keep in mind. I'll give you the final example. When I wrote my first article, by the way, I didn't know how to write. Means even an email, I really didn't know what to put. Should I put dear sir, or do I put subject line, or what do I write? How do I start the letter? What do I put in between? How do I end it? Never able to do it. Today I have mastered the art, and mind you, this is not the chat GPT nonsense. I'm talking of when I was from 16 years old. Even at the age of 31, I didn't know. But through practice, I was able to get better. First time I wrote the first article, 10 words. And slowly, it was embarrassing. I wrote, my article was, I was tall, I had a ball, I threw it on a wall, made me so tall, all rubbish. Second article, same. So 50 words, moved to 100 words, 200 words, 500 words. Today, you give me anything, I'll write 3,000 words effortlessly. So that has come through practice. So keep at it, and I did this for many years, even Quora, when I wrote Quora. To become good at Quora, I wrote 6,000 answers, I think in 6 months. So that's how I got better. So I hope this inspires you to do more work, deep work, focused work, and focus on your perfection. And trust me, in time, you'll be the best in the industry, and gain mastery of work. All right? Hope this video helped you. You guys take care. It's me signing off.